The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, I'll keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try.
Thank you so much for coming out to this important ceremony, swearing in of the new mayor and council members for the city of Woodburn. My name is Kelsey Cox. I represent this area, House District 85 in the Indiana House of Representatives. I've told some folks over the past couple days that I was so delighted to come out here to administer these oaths, and a couple people said, well, wait a second, you're not a judge. And actually there is a state law that allows members of the General Assembly to administer oaths and take acknowledgments. So I was so honored when Mayor-elect Kelsey, soon to be mayor, asked me to do this, and it's my great pleasure. So with that, I will invite the Kelseys to come up and take the oath of office. Joe Kelsey, are you prepared to take the oath of office?
Yes, I am.
Please place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and I will faithfully and impartially discharge
the duties of the office
of
Mayor of the City of Woodburn, Indiana,
Mayor of the City of Woodburn, Indiana,
to the best of my skill and ability,
to the best of my skill and ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
We'll get together for a couple photos.
Sure,
real quick.
sure. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
You want to do Mike Mark next? Or you want to go in order?
Yeah, we can.
Do you want to do everybody or just individually?
It's up to you all. If you want to do it individually, we can do that. If you want to do all council members together, we can do that as well.
Just do all together.
Okay,
All together?
very good. So all of our council members.
Okay.
I tell you what, a lot of room right here.
Want to go right here?
Yeah, why don't we just do it right in here, if that's okay. I'll stand up here, so, because I'm real short. Okay, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and I will faithfully and impartially discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
as a member of the Common Council of the City of Woodburn, Indiana,
as a member of the Common Council of the City of Woodburn, Indiana,
to the best of my skill and ability,
to the best of my skill and ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Before you guys leave, can we get a picture with everybody?
Absolutely. I'd like to thank everyone for coming. It's an honor to be involved in city government, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a good 4 years, good positive time coming. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Patty Hunter, and this is my show called Patty's Page. Today we are covering the swearing in of the new mayor of Woodburn. His name is Joe Kelsey. And here, Indiana State Representative Casey Cox
That's right.
did the swearing in, and that must be an honor.
It was certainly an honor. It really was. I was so pleased when Joe asked me to participate. It's my pleasure.
And today is a special day. It's the 1st of January 2016. And we did it was marvelous. Welcome to Patty's Page. And Casey, how long have you been state rep in Indiana?
I've been a state representative for a little over 2 years. I'll be going into my 3rd session of the General Assembly, which starts next week.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
So I'll be heading down to Indianapolis very
Oh
shortly.
my! Good thing I talked to him now. When did you first become involved with politics?
I had an interest in generally just activities and being a participant in school when I was young, and so that led to things, everything from playing sports to being involved in student.
You were playing sports?
I played basketball, if you can believe it, yeah. Shortest guy on the court.
You're taller than me.
So I would be involved in things like student council as well, which spurred, I think, an interest in being part of the decision-making process, which is really what politics, what the end result is about. And
you did debates and all that?
Did debates, and that continued to when I went to college. So when I came back in town after law school, I was appointed to some boards and commissions in Allen County and Fort Wayne, and got involved in the local Republican Party, and then there was an opportunity to run for office, and I gave it a try, and here I am.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, safe haven baby boxes. Let's talk about that. When did you first become involved with that?
Not too long after I came into office. It was probably the spring of 2014, so a year and a half ago, I suppose. Not quite 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I started reading articles about the problem of infant abandonment, which surprised me. I really didn't know. It's just a sort of heart-aching thing that you think, how can that really happen? And then learning that there actually are laws in place that attempt to deal with this, but then why does it continue to happen at a pretty significant rate? And so started looking at what could we do to improve the law. I was connected with Monica through a mutual friend of ours, Kathy Humbarger, who I know you know.
I know Kathy.
And Monica had spent some time in South Africa where they attacked this problem using baby boxes or sort of medical devices that allows better anonymity than what the system does here. And so we started working on that fervently in the summer of 2014. Prepared legislation in the fall of 2014, and then introduced the bill originally a year ago. And the bill got changed a little bit here and there.
The English of it. The language.
Yeah, but really my goal with the bill, knowing that passing any legislation is difficult. There are about 1,600 bills that were filed last year. 172, I think, became law. So the deck is stacked against you if you are going to file legislation. It's not easy to get it all the way through both houses and to the governor's office and have him sign. So what I really wanted to do with this legislation, I didn't really think it would necessarily become law that year, but I thought we might spur a great conversation. We did get a law passed, and through that I thought we really created a good dialogue about stopping newborn infant abandonment.
I was just, now this is in Woodburn. That's when you'll be setting up the first baby box, right?
That, I believe they're working on that, yeah.
And when will that be done?
You'd have to talk with the new mayor and his wife, Monica. One of the parts of the law that we passed
Yeah.
requires the Department of Health, by today, January 1, 2016, the Indiana Department of Health to issue standards and protocols on what these could look like, safety issues, things like that. Because we really had a disadvantage even talking about these last year because they don't really exist anywhere in this country. Arizona, 9 hospitals in Arizona have something similar, but really we were kind of trailblazing. So we said, look, Department of Health, tell us what this could look like so that if we do ever have a statewide policy, we can kind of wrap it around. So they're to be issuing a report, and we're going to keep our eyes on them to make sure that they do indeed issue that. Once those are issued, there's nothing that I'm aware of that would make it illegal to put one of these out there.
Where would you put them?
I'd be up to, I think that anyone who would be interested in doing this would need to talk to their lawyer, they need to talk about liability concerns, because the piece that didn't pass in the legislation last year was immunity, legal immunity for doing it. So that means you're taking on the risk. And so they need to talk to their insurance folks. It needs to be a very responsible discussion. They need to take what the Department of Health gives them and look at it and see if it makes sense as to the safety standards. And only then would I advise someone going down that path. But we'll continue to work on it from a legislation standpoint. This year I'm filing a bill next week that will talk just about the safe haven law and immunity to the emergency service personnel and the employers who accept children. I think that may eventually be a natural extension to the newborn safety incubator baby box concept.
Oh, yeah.
So we're continuing to work on these issues. We'll make progress.
This is wonderful what you're doing.
Thank you.
And you're saving babies' lives.
We're doing the best we can. God has been good and leading us down this path, and we're continuing to work on it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for all you do for informing the community.
Thank you. And you should be on my show again.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
Thank you.
Thanks, Patty.
And here we are at City Hall, downtown Woodburn, Indiana. The new mayor, Mayor Joe Kelsey.
Thank you, Patty.
Oh my goodness. How does it feel?
It's definitely different. But,
So, what's your first thing to do?
well, first of all, I'm proud that all the citizens of Woodburn have that much confidence in me to become mayor, and it's really a great honor to serve the community.
So, when did you first start becoming interested in politics?
About 3 years ago, Monica and I have been doing a lot with the pro-life movement, and I felt like I have a desire to make a difference in my own community in other ways also, and I decided to run and started knocking on doors and meeting people, and here I am.
You, when you were younger, where were you born?
I was born in Southeast Michigan.
Michigan.
Yes.
So how'd you get down here?
Well, funny, our career brought us down here about 20 years ago.
Oh my stars.
And Monica is from the area, and I'm from Southeast Michigan, and we met and built a life here together. Raised our kids in Woodburn, and
How long have you been married?
we've been married for 17 years now.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
We beat you by 4 years.
All right.
Anyways, this is a full-time job for you? or-
Part-time.
Part-time. So what do you do basically when you're not being a mayor?
Monica and I run our own business also.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What is it?
We do moving and shipping.
Moving and shipping.
Yes.
And when you were younger, I can tell by the brush. Were you in the Army?
Yes. I'm currently in the National Guard.
National Guard?
Yes.
And the U.S. Army himself? Or just the National Guard?
Just National Guard.
So how long have you been with them?
8 years now.
8 years?
Yes.
How many more years are you with them?
3 more.
3 more? That's 11 years. That's a normal run?
12 years.
12
is
years.
what it should be. So I'm approaching my 9th year right now.
So you won't be called away active or something like that, would you be? Or?
Right now, there's nothing that they're talking about. So I don't have any deployments in the future.
So term, being a mayor, is what, 4 years? Every 4 years?
4 years, yes.
So 2020, he'll be doing this all over again. But you know, I think he will be in twice or whatever, as long as it takes. So I know you're going to do a good job.
Well, thank you.
Do you know what your duties are? Do they elaborate with you what you're supposed to do as a mayor?
Well, basically talk to people that want to do business here, and speak to the citizens, handle the day-to-day business of the city.
How many people are in Woodburn?
Last census was over 1,500.
1,500?
Yep.
That's good. So you got, you see by the maps here, that's the territory, the limits, the city limits and all that. And you know, I think you're going to do smashingly good.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We have lots of opportunity here, especially with Fort to Port coming in, and the new loves out there. We have a industrial park that's going to be expanding in the future, and
Do you have a hospital here?
don't have a hospital here. We just revitalized the downtown Main Street. We plan on, that's only the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, we
So
plan on-
I know you're going to expand. Do you have a lot of room to expand, Woodburn?
We do actually have a lot of room to expand. There's a lot of places where future development can happen, and I expect to make
People are
Woodburn.
moving in to this area?
I expect to make Woodburn a place where businesses and people want to move here, and it'd be nice to say someday that more people would be able to live here and have their career here.
And there's plenty of jobs here, or they have to create their own, or...
Right now, we have a lot of citizens that live here and work in other places, and we have a lot of people that live here and run their own business here too.
Oh, that's
So
good.
it's kind of a,
So getting more people, younger people coming in.
yes,
That's cool.
definitely.
And you're a young mayor, and you go far. And thank you, Mayor
Thank you.
Joe Kelsey.
Thank you, Betty.
It's been an honor meeting you
Thank you
and
for-
knowing you. And your wife, Monica Kelsey. She's a good old girl. These two, they're a good match. How many kids do you have?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
They grow fast.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm hugging a mayor. Thank you, sir. Right here with me, to my right, is Monica Shaffer Kelsey, the wife of the new mayor of Woodburn, Indiana. What's it feel like to be the first lady?
You know, I'm excited to see, the positive things that are going to come out of Indiana in the next 4 years. I'm excited for Joe. I think he's perfect for this job. This is going to be a good thing for Joe, I think. And
You're
I think it's going to be a good
100%
thing for
behind
Woodburn.
him.
Absolutely, 110% behind him.
Always behind a great man is a woman.
That's right. That's right.
So, with him being a mayor, does he have to go anywhere else? Or can he stay here? Does he have to go to Indianapolis?
He'll go to Indianapolis for some schools. This is his first time in politics, so he does have some things he's got to learn. But he is just taking the bull by the horns and kind of rolling with it. So we'll see. We'll see.
happy.
I'm happy for him too. I think he's worked hard to get here, and the citizens of Woodburn have spoken. We're proud.
So, Monica here works with Indiana State Rep Casey Cox about, what is it called?
The Safe Haven baby boxes.
Safe Haven Baby Box. Yeah, I had it mixed up here. And what is your role in it?
I am the founder and president of Safe Haven Baby Boxes.
So how long have you been working on that?
Actually, I started this process about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago now, and our first box is getting ready to go in the Woodburn station. Yeah, within the next few weeks. We're excited to see these launch in Indiana in 2016.
Wow. So will that be this month, or do you know when? There's a lot of legality and all that.
We have to make sure that the legalities are correct. You know, we have an attorney that, an actual firm that's working to make sure that we don't break any laws,
Right.
that we make sure that we have all of our ducks in order, because the one thing that this was, it was never about changing the law. It was always about saving abandoned babies.
Yeah.
And, but we want to make sure that we're following the law to a T in order for us to save these abandoned babies.
Got all the language, the terminology and everything.
Correct, yes.
Oh yeah, I've been through that.
Yes.
So, and the boxes will be put near hospitals or fire?
Hospitals, fire stations, and police stations in the state of Indiana.
Oh, not just here in Woodburn.
Not just here in Woodburn.
So you're expanding.
Yeah, it was always about going to the locations that have had abandoned babies before. Indianapolis and the Gary, Hammond area have had multiple abandonments. Those are the locations that we need to target with these baby boxes, because we don't want to find another child, you know, along the road or in a dumpster in these cities. So these baby boxes in those towns are critical. The reason why we're launching in Woodburn is, one, because we need to have a home station, and this is our home station, and two, if we need to make any changes, upgrades, I know that the box that we start with isn't going to be the box that we finish with.
Yeah.
We're going to continually improve it.
Right.
We're able to do that here because I'm from here. Our builders are, you know, not far from here.
And the mayor, your husband.
And the mayor is here, yeah. So we can make those changes if need be prior to implementing them across the state.
So your husband, the mayor, is behind you all the way with this?
100%.
Oh, I'm proud to know you.
Thank you. I'm proud to know you, Patty.
Oh. Thank you, Monica.
You're very welcome.
And it was a blessing to have you as a friend, still do.
Yes.
And I'll have you back, you and your mayor husband, back on in about a month or so.
That sounds perfect, yeah. And I'll let you know when the box goes in Woodburn. We'll have you out.
Good. We can cover that.
You can.
Thank you. So thank you, Monica, Kelsey.
You're welcome. God bless you.
God bless. Well, this is a really exciting day. First, the new mayor gets sworn in, and then I speak to Casey Cox, who's the Indiana State Rep, and also to the new mayor, Joe Kelsey, and his wife, also pro-life speaker and leader, Monica Sheffer Kelsey. So I'd like to thank you for coming to my show and having a listen, and God bless, and I'll see you next week.
Godspeed, my love, until we meet again. You're always in my heart and every dream. Don't let this time apart give in to all our fears. God will keep us close from up above. So until we meet again, Godspeed, my love. God is with us all.